Mongolia. Even the name evokes a sense of adventure, a call to the wild that few can resist. This landlocked country, nestled between Russia and China, is a place where time seems to stand still, where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with the present. It's a place where the wilderness reigns supreme and the people live in harmony with nature, following the rhythms of the seasons. I've always been drawn to places off the beaten path, places where you can still experience the raw beauty of our planet, untouched and unspoiled. Places that make you feel small yet profoundly connected to the world around you. Mongolia is all of that and more. It's a land of contrasts, where the vast steppes meet rugged mountains and where ancient culture thrives. It's a place that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left, a place that leaves an indelible mark on your soul. The moment you set foot on Mongolian soil, you're greeted by a sense of vastness, an overwhelming feeling of space and freedom. The sky stretches on forever, an endless blue dome above a landscape that seems to go on forever, inviting you to explore its hidden corners. It's a place where you can truly feel free, where the open road beckons and the horizon is your only limit. The Gobi Desert. Just saying the name sends shivers down your spine. It's a place of extremes where temperatures can soar during the day and plummet at night. It's a land of scorching sun and biting winds, a place where only the toughest survive, but beneath the harsh exterior lies a strange kind of beauty. The Gobi is a land of towering sand dunes, sculpted by the wind into ever-changing shapes. It's a place of silence, where the only sound is the wind whistling through the dunes. Driving through the Gobi is an experience like no other. The vastness of it all is humbling. You feel like you're on another planet. It's a place that makes you feel small, but strangely alive at the same time. If the Gobi is a sea of sand, then the steppes are an ocean of grass. These grasslands are a testament to the raw beauty and vastness of nature. These vast grasslands stretch as far as the eye can see, a sea of green that seems to go on forever. The horizon is a distant line, blending seamlessly with the sky. It's a place where the wind blows free, and the only thing that breaks the horizon is the occasional yurt or herd of horses. The simplicity of life here is both humbling and inspiring. The steppes are the heart of Mongolia. They are the lifeblood of the nomadic culture that has thrived here for centuries. It's where the nomads roam free, their lives dictated by the seasons and the needs of their animals. The bond between the people and their land is unbreakable. It's a place where you can still experience a way of life that has remained unchanged for centuries. The traditions and customs are passed down through generations, preserving a rich cultural heritage. Imagine riding across the steppe, the wind in your hair, the sun on your face. The sense of freedom is unparalleled, a connection to the land that is deeply felt. The only sound is the pounding of hooves and the cry of a hawk overhead. It's a symphony of nature, a reminder of the wild beauty that still exists in our world. This is the Mongolia I fell in love with, a land of endless horizons where the spirit of the nomads lives on and the beauty of the natural world is ever present. In the west of the country, the Altai Mountains rise up from the plains like jagged teeth. These towering peaks, some of which are capped with snow year-round, are home to a different kind of beauty. They are a place of glaciers and alpine meadows, of rushing rivers and pristine lakes. The air in the Altai is crisp and clean, and the views from the mountaintops are simply breathtaking. It's a place where you can truly feel on top of the world. Hiking in the Altai is an unforgettable experience. You're surrounded by nature at its most raw and powerful. It's a place that makes you feel small, but also incredibly alive. Section 5, Nomadic Lifestyle. Living in harmony with nature. For centuries, the Mongolian people have lived a nomadic lifestyle, moving their homes and herds with the seasons. It's a tough life, but it's also a rewarding one. It's a life that teaches you to respect nature and live in harmony with your surroundings. I've had the privilege of spending time with nomadic families in Mongolia. Their hospitality is incredible. They'll welcome you into their homes, share their food with you, and teach you about their way of life. It's a humbling experience. you realize that material possessions mean very little in the grand scheme of things. It's the simple things in life that matter most: family, friends, and a connection to the natural world. Section 6. The strength of Mongolian women. One thing that struck me about Mongolia was the strength of the women. They are the backbone of Mongolian society. They work tirelessly, tending to their families, caring for their animals, and keeping their homes. They are also incredibly resourceful and resilient. They have to be living in such a harsh environment, but through it all they maintain a sense of grace and dignity that is truly inspiring. I have immense respect for the women of Mongolia. They are an example to us all. They show us that strength comes in many forms and that it is often the quietest voices that have the most to say. Section 7. Gur's homes under the open sky. The gur, or yurt as it is also known, is a true marvel of engineering. Its design is both simple and sophisticated, reflecting centuries of adaptation and innovation. This portable dwelling, made from felt and wood, has been used by the Mongolian nomads for centuries. The materials are locally sourced, making it sustainable and eco-friendly. It's perfectly adapted to their nomadic lifestyle, providing shelter from the elements and warmth in the bitter winters. The gyre's circular shape helps it withstand strong winds, and its thick felt covering insulates against the cold. What amazes me about the gyre is its simplicity. Despite its basic structure, it offers everything a family needs to live comfortably. It's basically a tent, but it's so much more than that. The interior is thoughtfully designed, with a central stove for heating and cooking, and space for sleeping and storage. It's a home, a place of warmth and comfort. Families gather around the stove, sharing meals and stories, creating a strong sense of community. It's a symbol of the Mongolian people's connection to their heritage and their land. The gyre represents a way of life that has endured for generations, deeply rooted in tradition. Stepping inside a gyre for the first time is an experience. The outside world fades away as you enter this cozy, welcoming space. You're immediately hit by the warmth of the stove and the smell of burning dung. This unique scent is a reminder of the resourcefulness of the nomads who use what is available to them. It's a cozy and inviting space, and you can't help but feel at home. The gyre is more than just a shelter. It's a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Mongolian people. Section 8. Mongolian cuisine, a feast for the senses. Mongolian food is not for the faint of heart. It's hearty and filling, designed to fuel the body and soul. Meat, particularly mutton and beef, features heavily in Mongolian cuisine. And let's not forget about the dairy. Mongolians love their dairy, from fermented mare's milk to yak butter tea. It might sound a bit strange, but trust me, it's delicious. There's nothing quite like a steaming bowl of booze or a plate of kushur after a long day on the steppe. Food is an important part of Mongolian culture. It's a way of showing hospitality and bringing people together. So if you're ever lucky enough to be invited to a Mongolian feast, come hungry and be prepared to eat. Section 9. Festivals and celebrations, the spirit of Mongolia. Mongolians know how to celebrate. Festivals and celebrations are an integral part of Mongolian culture, a time for people to come together and celebrate their heritage. One of the biggest festivals in Mongolia is Nadam. Held every summer, Nadam is a 3-day festival of wrestling, archery, and horse racing. It's a truly spectacular event, full of color, excitement, and national pride. Attending Nadam is an experience you'll never forget. It's a chance to witness the Mongolian people's passion for their culture and their love of competition. Section 10. The legacy of Genghis Khan. You can't talk about Mongolia without mentioning Genghis Khan. This legendary warrior and conqueror who united the Mongol tribes in the 13th century is a national hero in Mongolia. His legacy is everywhere, from the statues that dot the country to the stories that are passed down from generation to generation. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Genghis Khan was an extraordinary figure who left an indelible mark on history. Visiting Mongolia, you can't help but feel the presence of Genghis Khan. His story is woven into the fabric of the country, a reminder of its proud and tumultuous past. Section 11. Discover the magic of Mongolia. Mongolia is a land of contrasts. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern life, where the wilderness reigns supreme, and where the people are as warm and welcoming as the sun itself. It's a place that will challenge you, inspire you, and stay with you long after you've left. If you're looking for an adventure, for a chance to experience something truly unique and unforgettable, then you need to add Mongolia to your travel list. Trust me, it's a journey you won't regret. Go on. Discover the magic of Mongolia for yourself.